Alright, want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bashem, and Shai, double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone that surely do real well. Salutation to the Akim that push this without being sincerity and in truth. This is Lamad from GMS Camp Trinidad, where I want to do a quick video concerning the Most High give laws, right, and not religion. Right? A lot of churches they go about the saying that the laws done away with, and guess what? The amount of religions that have out here that worship the same God, Jehovah, Jesus, and Christ. Right? All of them have different doctrine. Scriptures speak about some doctrine, right? It have different religions believe in different things. It have religions. All of them believe in what Jesus and Christ, and they talk about basically the Holy Trinity. Some saying not to be baptized. Some don't believe in the Trinity, right? Some they say guess what the law's done with you don't have to keep the Sabbath. Some saying you have to keep the Sabbath. Some keeping the Sabbath evening, Friday evening to Saturday, when the Sabbath is basically declared by the new moon, right? You know with that I bring this precept because guess what? All of that is confusion, right? This is First Corinthians 14 verse 33. For power is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. You understand? So, hey, with all of that, let me say if a Pentecost and a Baptist was a Seventh Day Adventist, Slovakia, and probably a Jehovah Witness was to meet up, right? And they was having a Bible discussion. One would say, well, hey, you have to keep the Sabbath, and the Jehovah Witness would be saying, you know what, you don't have to keep the Sabbath because the law's done away with, right? Which basically the Seventh Day Adventists would have been correct, right? But don't know hell. You understand? Because them don't understand the Sabbath. Right? This is Matthew 5 verse 17. It says, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill. Right? Yes, so the book Yahushai, right? The one who come in the volume of the book, he say he came not to destroy the law or the prophets, right? But to fulfill. Right? Yahushai, he came basically to break down the scriptures. And that is what a lot of people don't understand. Right? The same way how the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone coming down to the least men, right? We get that spirit to also break down the scriptures. Right? I read this. This is 2 Corinthians 3. But 2 Corinthians 3 has started at verse 12. Seeing then that we have such hope, we use great plainness of speech, right? Because guess what? When we the men of Great Millstone, the men who believe on the name Yahweh Shama Shai, we speak the scriptures, we speak plainly, right? We speak bold, we come in that spirit of Yahweh we speak with authority when it comes to the scriptures. Right? It says, and not as Moses, which put a veil over his face, that the children of Israel could not steadfastly look to the end of that which is abolished. Right? But their minds were blinded, for until this day remaineth the same veil untaken away in the reading of the Old Testament. Yeah, so a veil, right? Like cataract on these people's eye when it comes to reading the scriptures. Because guess what? The New Testament ain't coming yet. Right? Because the laws, right now it isn't being written in our hearts, but it ain't fully written in our hearts yet. So right now we still in the Old Testament where we have to do what? Read this. Right? First it was written on tablets of stones and on scripts and scrolls, but now it is in a book. Right? Now it is written in a book. Okay, because the Apostle Paul, Apostle Peter, even Yahushua himself, they used to quote from the Old Testament. Right, so I veil on these people eyes. So as the example I was pulling, if a Pentecost and a Seventh Day Adventist Salakia and Jehovah, a Jehovah Witness and a Seventh-day Adventist was to link and go through biblical um, conversation, one would have said, hey, you have to keep the Sabbath and laws, and one would have said no, because the Jehovah Witnesses, they believe that the law is abolished, right? They say you have to keep the law, and that does no fuck, because you know how the ass are gonna be judged without a written law, whatever the case is. What we're gonna be judged by, right? Then how you sinning? Because sin is transgression of the law, according to First John, right? Sin is the transgression of the law. When the Seventh-day Adventists would have been correct, because they so-called try to keep the law, they don't eat pork, they try to keep the so-called Sabbath, whatever the case is, but they just bugged out, because why? That veil, they don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai on them to understand this, because what Yahweh was doing was breaking down the law. But these people, they don't know how to do that, because they call on Jesus and Christ, which is no gods, right? It says, verse 14 again, but their minds were blinded. For until this day remaineth the same veil untaken away in the reading of the Old Testament, which veil is done away in Mashiach. Yeah, so that veil done away in Yahushua Mashiach. Right? That is why now we can understand the law. Right? It says verse 15, but even unto this day, when Moses is read, the veil is upon their heart. Nevertheless, when it shall turn to the Lord, the veil shall be taken away. Now the Lord is that Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. But we all with open face, beholding as in a glass the glory of Yahweh, are changed into the same image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of the Lord. Right? So, hey, with that open face, we see in true the glory of Yahweh Shem Shai by reading the book, right? Because why? Yahweh Shai came and he take that veil. That is how now we get to understand the laws, the statutes, the commandments, the Bible, the precepts, the word of the Most High, right? Going back to Matthew 5, start at 17 again. It says, come, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Right? So ain't nothing from the law going and be right taken away. Right? The law that is stand. Right? This is Baruch 4 verse 1. It says, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High Power, Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever. Right? It says the law that endureth forever. When something endures forever, right, it means it is eternal, it cannot be done away with. Right? So they say here in the book of Baruch that the law endureth forever. Right? So yeah, these people who saying that the law is done away with, come on, that bullshit. That bullshit. Right? It says, all that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Right? So yeah, you leave off the law, you shall die. Because why? Right? Yeah, how about Shammai Shai, by the hands of Moses, he gave these people laws that are good. This is Nehemiah chapter 9. Let's see, Nehemiah chapter 9 verse 13. Right, this is Nehemiah chapter 9 verse 13. It says, thou camest down also upon Mount Sinai, and spakest with them from heaven, and gavest them right judgments and true laws, good statutes and commandments. Yeah, so when the Lord came down, which you get to understand was Yahushai, when he came down, right? Because he received everything from his father, so he came down and spoke to Moses on Mount Sinai. He gave them what? Laws, statutes, and commandments, true judgments, right? He gave them that as the inheritance, right? But what these people did, they kick against it, Right? That is why these curses come upon you Jakes, you Israelites, you Hebrew Israelites. The Lord never gave you a religion. Religion is confusion. Goes back to Latin word religion, back to bondage, or in mental slavery. Right? The scripture said, then you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Because when you go to church, the amount of things they say wrong is not wrong, and the things that they say right is wrong. Think about it. Because imagine, right? Someone once said that, hey, if it is that they hear that the son come and tell them that he like boys or he's a homosexual, he'll forget that he's a Christian and he'll kill his son. But what the scriptures talk about homosexuals in the first place? So that's to show you how effed up, excuse the French, how effed up Christianity is. Christianity does not follow the Bible. Religion does not follow the Bible. Right? The fear of the Most High is taught by the precepts of men. All this love thing. Hey, the scriptures say in Leviticus 20, right? Verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Yes, so the scripture say if a man lie with an next man, by kill him, put him to death, let his blood run. Because that is an abomination. Abomination what? Is a hateful and a detestable act. So if it is that you saying that if your son or whoever relative come and tell you, hey, they are homosexual, you'll forget you're a Christian. That is to show you that Christianity, they don't follow the laws, they don't follow the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? They don't follow the way of the true power of heaven. Or they're following after the paganistic ways of these heathens. The scripture in Jeremiah 10 verse 1 say, learn not the way of the heathens. Like some of these Hindus, when they go a party or whatever the case is, or whatever feast, they have man whining on man. Look at some of these Nigerians. I was watching a clip, a video that I believe our brother put in a group that we had, right? And I was seeing soldiers in some African country, they whining on each other. What kind of bullshit is that? You go in parties, a man whining on man, a woman for that. Right? The Lord never gave religion. Right? The Lord gave us commandments. Right? Laws to live by. He's our father. What our father does do in the house? Lay down rules. Why he lay down rules? To make everything go in order. Religion is disorder. Religion is demonic, devilish. Religion is that Aleister Crowley blasted doctrine, balling about do as thou will. When we out here, we ain't doing as we will. We do. Just say it, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's why people are so angry at us. Right? Amos 5 verse 10, they hate them that rebuke at the gate. We rebuking at the gate and telling all the religion is shit. Man gave religion. Right? The Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he gave laws. Hey, I wasn't even looking for this, something else I was looking for. But this is 2nd Ezra 14, right? Verse 28. It says, hear these words, O Israel. Right? Israel are you Negroes, Latinos, and natives. The people who catching the royal linen upon the face of the earth right about now, who going through all the curses of Deuteronomy 28, right? Verse 15 to 68. And the punishment that he say here in Leviticus, which also you could say is curses to Leviticus 26, right, from verse 14 come down. Right? Hear these words, O Israel, Yasharallah, he prince of God, he prince of power. Right? Our fathers at the beginning were strangers in Egypt, from whence they were delivered. Right? There was strangers what? In the land of Mizraim. Right? In the land of slavery, of bondage. Right? And received the law of life. Right? The laws of life. They that keep it, that they shall come to life, and whosoever forsake it, they shall die. Man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That is the laws of life. Because why? He kill and he heal. So it's certain things that you do that probably disrupt the spirit, that is wrong, that is evil. The Most I say, love the good and hate the evil. And if it is that you hate you hate the good and you love the evil, loving the evil is going against the laws of Yahweh Shammah Shai, which is disobedience. He'll kill your ass. They say no Jesus who just gonna forgive. Yahweh Shammah Shai, he is merciful. He is merciful. He's a love and just power. Right? But the Most High is not mocked. He is not a laughing stock as you people think. I'll serve the Lord how I want. Bullshit, nigga. How you gonna serve the Lord how you want? Right? It says, and receive the law of life, which they kept not, which ye also have transgressed after them. Right? You people have transgressed the laws, and that is why you people going through the curses. Right? And that is why you people discontinue from a heritage. Right? Motherfucker, I'll get that. It's Jeremiah 17. Verse 4, it says, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, right? And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger which shall burn forever, right? And right now, we are the only people that dwelling in a land that we know not, because we are stuck in here by force. We didn't migrate here, right? Them Africans, right? Tyre and Zidon, they sold us to the Grecians. They sold us to the Grecians, right? In the 1600s, if I'm not mistaken. I ain't so good with history, right? But if I can remember correctly, it's probably to the 1600s, because Columbus and them came over here in 1500s, right? And persecuted the northern tribe, which was Israel, and Judah came over here after, which were the Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, right? We in a land that we know not, and our enemies, the so-called white man, ruling over us right about now. And nobody cannot say that the so-called white man ain't the enemy. Look at certain movies. I was watching one this morning. Something gangster with white people. They met a black woman in the road. She barking, she cussing out with her dog. The black dog barking, she barking. Right? A white man come up in a wagon. He kill a white woman, like he probably raped she run. He kill she. Right? Somebody sneak up behind the black woman, shoot she in she head. She ain't do nothing. And then the slave who was driving the wagon for the white man, he spit probably alcohol over the cases inside of the wagon, lighted a fire with the black man on top of it. Watch movies, Roots, The Django. Anybody could say, oh no, anybody could say the so-called white man ain't we enemy, moving with the Confederate flag and saying, you know how much a slave owned back there? They do not like us, right? But the point is, it says, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage. Where's our heritage? The laws of life. This is Ecclesiasticus 17 verse 11, right? It says, beside this he gave them knowledge and the law of life and heritage, right? So the laws is our heritage, not friggin' religion. The laws that the Most High give, that is our heritage, that is our inheritance, that the Most High gave up to us. That is the covenant, that is the agreement that we made with Yahweh Hashem and Shai, that even from Abraham, Isaac, and Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? This is Psalms 105 verse 8. I'll start at verse 6. It says, all ye seed of Abraham, his servant, right? Ye children of Jacob, his chosen. He is Yahweh, our power. His judgments are in all the earth. He hath remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations, which covenant he made with Abraham and his oath unto Isaac, and confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law. Right? So he confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant. Right? Yes, so this is a covenant, a agreement, a testament that the Most High made between Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and gave it unto Israel. With Jacob name, right, was changed to Israel, and which is he Prince of Power, right? Which came down to that name came to the 12 sons, and unto their seed coming down, right? The laws is our heritage, is our inheritance that the Most High gave us, also the land of Canaan. Not blasted religion. People have to wake out of that. Right? How the Most High say he coming to judge the world. Right? The cosmos, the stars of heaven, he also coming to judge the other inhabitants of the land. Right? For touching Israel. Because the scriptures say Israel, Jeremiah 3 verse 2. It says Israel was holiness unto Yahweh. He whosoever toucheth him shall offend. So that is the only sin that these other nations could commit. These other nations can't commit no other sins, because why? They wasn't given the law. Right? They practice blasted lies. Right? Salakia, Jeremiah 2 verse 3. It says Israel was holiness unto Yahweh, and the first fruits of his increase. All that devour him shall offend. Evil shall come upon them, said Yahweh. Right? So these other nations, the only thing that they're going to get punished for really actually is touching Israel. Well, the so-called white man, he's going to get uppy royal. Right? Well, this is last precept I believe I'm going to bring up. This is First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 41. It says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Now we know that the Most High ain't done with that. Right? The Most High ain't done with all people being one. He make different animals. He make apes. It are different species of ape. The orangutan, the chimpanzee, the gorilla, right? The monkey, the baboon, right? It are the normal baboon, it are the red bottom baboon, right? They don't dwell together. All of them is ape. It have the different snakes. Or let me say the serpent family. You have the alligators, you have lizards, you have snakes. Let me break that down now. Within the alligators, so forth, so fifth. You have the crocodile, you have the alligator, you have caiman. Within the snakes, you have python, king cobra, all these things that I hate because I really hate snakes, right? You have the king python, normal python, you have the anaconda, you have the black mamba, right? You have mapapi, all these kind of things, coral, vipers, rattlesnakes, and they don't dwell amongst each other, they hate each other. The Most High set one against one. This is Deuteronomy 8. Salakia. Deuteronomy 8. Salakia about that. Okay, Deuteronomy 32, verse 8. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 7. It says, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy fathers, and he will shew thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. Yeah, because we're supposed to be able to ask our fathers at the ancient days, because there's older men than us. So but that's why we go back into the scriptures, right? Romans 15 verse 4, the things that was written, aforetime was written for our learning. So guess what? That's why no, we can't even ask we fathers because them on bullshit. So we go back into the scriptures now, and our fathers, our ancient fathers, will tell us now in the scriptures because our ancient fathers, their spirit also lies in this, right? Their acts, their works lies in this, right? But this whole book is written of who? Yahushua, the all in all, right? It says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, right? So the Most High divided the nations the inheritance, which were the land mass, right? It says, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the monks of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. Yeah, that scripture also say that he set a king over them, but Israel is not his inheritance, right? But he divided the nations. Set a king on the rest of them, but he say, hey, these people is my people. Don't touch, right? And it don't mean to digress too much. This is going back to the Maccabees, verse 42, and everyone should leave his laws, right? So this thing started with these blasted Edomites, the Grecians. When they rule, the scriptures say evil begin to multiply in the earth. When Alexander the Great freak, that blasted homosexual, right, started to rule, and Antiochus Epiphanes, because he himself is a buller, right? When they began to rule, evil was multiplied in the earth, right? When Nebuchadnezzar was ruling, right, he evil was multiplied. So, right, when the Media Persians was ruling, Cyrus and Darius and these men, when they was ruling, evil was multiplied. So as they put the white man in the rulership seat, wickedness multiplied. Because why he a blasted buller, he's the devil. He follow after the ways of Satan. He is the adversary, the enemy. Right? It says, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion. Right? So even the Israelites consented to his religion. His blasted paganistic ways. They are the founders of the idols. They are the one that bring in all the fornication and so forth. Right? It says, and sacrifice unto idols and profane the Sabbath. Right? So them is the ones who just put everything haywire. Right? Everything's supposed to be moving on a straight line, so he had to break it up. So so-called white people, they have to go. Right? Them is the cancer of the earth. Right? That is why Yahweh Shai, he coming back with a flame of fire and fury. Right? Because he saw he come like a blasted, a rebellious son. The scripture say if your son rebellious, you have to put him to the east. That is the so-called white man. Because they bugged out and they're proud of it. They're proud of it. Alright, but anyway, that is it for the vid. Right? Want to give all praises to the supreme and almighty Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Right? Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Right? That grind all these religions to powder and dust. Right? Want to give all these men, right, double honors, right, salutation to all the Akim of Great Millstone also, and who follow after the doctrine of Yahweh Shamir Shai and the apostles, right, because this doctrine is Yahweh Shamir Shai one, right, that we grind all these religions to powder and dust too, right, until then, until the Most High come and bring that true judgment that come from the laws. Hey, want to say Shalom, Kal Akiyam.